I did share with you why I got my first round of mods. Singapore is a bit small, so some of the bikes, most of the mods that you want to get is not very available. It's not very available unless you ride very common bikes. So this bike I know is uncommon. Therefore, some of the parts I would rather get it straight from Triumph. And I did not compare prices, but the prices seem very reasonable as it comes stock from factory. That's why I got them. That's the so its availability and obviously of a certain quality brand. Therefore, I don't mind getting it. So not all items was an add-on. As you can see, the bash plate was actually a replacement. And why I chose the bash plate is because that is metal. It replaces the original plastic one. And I tell you how plastic is it. So I'm sure in the video you actually saw how it actually looks like. So it is this plastic. It is actually a 3-piece, it's not even a 1-piece. So in terms of rigidity, I don't think there's much rigidity. You see, you can hear the sound is. Therefore, I don't think this can last. Cosmetically, it looks nice because it's black. I mean, anything that's black murdered out is nice, right? But because if I were to go off-road and the clearance is not very amazing, I might even hurt and break this. If I break this, I don't hurt the under part of the engine, it's fine. But what you're afraid is this breaks and this doesn't hold up and you hurt the engine. Scratches, and scratches is actually part of wear, but if it hurts the engine and you can't actually buff it off. So therefore, why that piece of metal is actually very expensive. So that's the reason why I actually bought that. Yeah. So that was actually a replacement. The rest of the items is actually add-on. So would I have changed my mind if I knew there were others? So after collecting the bike, I actually went to see more options or whatever was available. So would I have changed my mind? Essentially, the add-ons, I had the options, and even the replacement, I had the options of purchasing other brands if I were to take more time to go in search. To be honest, sometimes searching for some things, you take too much time, you lose your momentum, and sometimes you don't even want to search it anymore. Most of the items, if I need to buy, I can't get it from Singapore, I can't get it from Asia. I need to order it in from UK because this is a UK brand and you don't get this very often in US. So UK would have the parts and UK deals with the sterling pound and things are usually more expensive. So yes, after checking out brands like British Customs, TEC Bike, these are accessories for Triumph bikes, and I saw that they have racks, they have crash bars, brands like SW Motec, Hepco and Becker. The most important thing is there is pricing, and I realized that the pricing is similar if not more expensive, because when I purchased the Triumph products direct from Triumph while collecting the bike, I actually got a 20% off, and I was lucky to have that. It was a promotion going on. So would I have changed my mind? No, this is the fastest and most convenient way, and I'm not the kind of person who need to compare too many things, because I have shopped enough to understand what are the items that can get cheaper. There's a possibility of cheaper, or it is actually more expensive. So that's actually shopping experience. So if you purchase any bike, it can be old or brand new, take your time to do your research. But do note, once you spend too much time, you may get tired of it, you may not want to do it. Yeah, and you don't want to kill that joy of searching. But if you enjoy spending loads of research time and comparison time, go ahead. It is up to individual. I'm not one of those. I would prefer to spend reasonable time and spend more time riding the bike actually. Yep. So this is some of the points that I want to cover for the first round of mods. For the second round of mods, why I did not purchase it with the first round of mods is because some of the items I think is very expensive from Triumph direct, and I realized that you can actually get it cheaper because of the experience that I have based on being a consumer and shopping. So that's the reason why I get it. And what I got was, I mean, you can see those are the things I got. I got the spool, the rear spool. I got the front fork slider, which is not here yet. I got the fly screen. You can call it windscreen, you can call it windshield. I call it fly screen because it's small, but it's not too small. A Dart brand one. Dart has two. I think it's the Dart small one and the Dart slightly bigger. A small one would actually landed at my place would cost me easily $200, and I'm not ready to spend that. And the thing is, I have ever used Dart before on my previous bike, which is a CB1100EX. Yeah, and it's seriously too small for me. It looks nice, but it's seriously too small. So this one that I have is, the design is very different. I have not used it before, this design. Yeah, then what do I have again? The protective screen for the speedometer. That is very important, and I think Triumph don't have that. It's a very aftermarket item. You can go and purchase it from shops that actually cut plastic, protective plastic for cars. I think they do that, but because it needs to be a perfect circle, so I think it's better that I got machine cut ones. Yeah. The bumper for the crash bar, those can get very expensive, but I got mine as cheap as I can. Shipping was still okay. So this whole set of items, I actually got it from AliExpress. Not every item is actually worth getting from AliExpress. It's not just the price and the quality. So you have to do a bit of research to actually accept the quality that AliExpress provides. Yeah, this is due diligence. This is shopping experience. Do share with me what are the things that you can buy or you cannot buy, or share with me any comments pertaining to purchasing mods or accessories for the bike. I would love to learn to love something that I do not know. So thank you so much for this little review of the second round of mods. I wish to add more mods, hoping to add on and not replace, because when you replace it's a waste of money. I am not big on customizing aggressively on the bike, because I like stock, but at the same time there are some things I do like to make it look nicer. Do comment and tell me what are the things that I can make it look nicer. I would love your eye on it, because I suck at looking at things beautiful. So I'll depend on you. Thank you so much for watching this.